the dimly lit confines of an ancient library, a mysterious book lay dormant, its secrets shrouded in enigma. Its pages, bound by an otherworldly force, could only be unlocked by a macabre key, an offering of blood. The book, a relic of the supernatural, awaited the touch of a willing participant. A biologist, driven by a thirst for forbidden knowledge, found himself drawn to the arcane allure of the book. In the hushed stillness of the library, he pricked his finger with a sterile needle, allowing a single drop of blood to fall onto the book's unassuming cover. As the blood soaked into the pages, an otherworldly energy surged through the ancient tome. The book, once an indecipherable script of cryptic symbols, began to transform. Its pages rustled with an ethereal wind, and the text rearranged itself into a language that the biologist could comprehend. The symbols danced before his eyes, forming words that resonated with an ancient Eldritch wisdom. With the revelation of the forbidden knowledge came an unforeseen consequence. A mist, dark and foreboding, emanated from the open pages of the book. It snaked its way toward the biologist, weaving through the air like an insidious specter. In an instant, the mist entered the biologist's nostrils, a silent intruder that sought refuge within the recesses of his mind. As the mist enveloped him, the biologist felt a surge of otherworldly power coursing through his veins. Whispers, indiscernible yet hauntingly resonant, echoed in the chambers of his consciousness. The possession was complete. The ancient force that had slumbered within the book now claimed the biologist as its vessel. With newfound knowledge and an unsettling aura, the possessed biologist rose from the library table, his eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. The once calm demeanor of the scientist had given way to an ominous presence, a conduit for the supernatural forces that had been awakened. The possessed biologist, now a vessel for the eldritch knowledge contained within the book, ventured into the world with an insatiable hunger for the arcane. His actions, guided by the malevolent force that now resided within him, led to a series of mysterious occurrences that befuddled those who crossed his path. As the biologist delved deeper into the forbidden realms of the supernatural, the book remained in the library, its pages once again sealed by an impenetrable barrier. The whispers of the possessed echoed through the shadows, leaving behind a trail of enigma that confounded those who sought to understand the mysteries that had been unleashed. In the hidden recesses of a forgotten library, where dust danced in the dim light like ethereal spirits, a mysterious book lay dormant, a relic steeped in the arcane arts. Its pages, bound by an age-old enchantment, whispered untold secrets that could only be unlocked by the communion of blood. A biologist, lured by the siren song of forbidden knowledge, found himself entangled in the web of the supernatural. In a moment of both curiosity and trepidation, he pricked his finger with a sterile needle, allowing a single drop of blood to cascade onto the book's ancient cover. The room shivered with unseen forces as the blood seeped into the pages. With an almost imperceptible sigh, the book yielded to the macabre offering. The once indecipherable symbols morphed into a language the biologist could understand, a language that transcended the boundaries of human comprehension. The secrets held within the pages beckoned to him with a seductive allure. Yet with the unveiling of the eldritch knowledge came a malevolent twist. A mist, as dark as the shadows that clung to the corners of the library, unfurled from the open pages. It coiled like a serpent, silently creeping toward the biologist, who was now entranced by the revelations before him. In a sinister dance, the mist spiraled upward, wrapping itself around the biologist's face. With a subtle, almost spectral touch, it infiltrated his nostrils, a silent trespasser that sought refuge within the sanctum of his mind. The room fell into an eerie silence as the possession took hold. The biologist, now a vessel for the enigmatic force within the mist, stood transfixed. His eyes, once vibrant with scientific curiosity, now glowed with an otherworldly luminescence. The whispers of ancient entities echoed within his consciousness, intertwining with his thoughts in an unholy communion. As the possessed biologist left the library, his steps carried an unsettling weight. Shadows seemed to dance in his wake, and the air quivered with an energy that transcended the natural order. His newfound knowledge, now tainted by the eldritch possession, fueled a quest that veered into the darkest realms of the supernatural. The library, left in the wake of this eerie encounter, echoed with the lingering whispers of Eldritch forces. The forbidden book, once again sealed in cryptic secrecy, retained its enigmatic allure, waiting for the next seeker to unlock the mysteries within. As the possessed biologist ventured into the world, an unnatural aura clung to him like a cloak of shadows. His eyes, now windows to a realm beyond, gazed upon the ordinary with an unsettling understanding of the extraordinary. The whispers that echoed in his mind guided him to places unseen, revealing secrets that lay hidden in the fabric of reality. In his quest for arcane knowledge, the possessed biologist uncovered ancient texts and artifacts, each unveiling a layer of the supernatural tapestry that eluded mortal comprehension. With each revelation, the shadows within him deepened, and the once inquisitive scientist succumbed further to the eldritch forces that had claimed him. Rumors spread of the mysterious figure who walked the boundary between the known and the forbidden. Those who crossed his path felt an eerie chill, a premonition that the veil separating the mundane and the supernatural had been torn asunder. The possessed biologist, driven by an insatiable thirst for the eldritch, left behind a trail of unsettling occurrences that defied logical explanation. As he delved into forbidden realms, the possessed biologist encountered other seekers of the supernatural, drawn to the enigmatic aura that surrounded him. Together they formed an unholy fellowship, each member bearing the mark of eldritch possession. Their collective pursuit led them to ancient rites and forgotten rituals, the very fabric of reality warping under the weight of their esoteric knowledge. The possessed biologist, now a harbinger of the eldritch, stood at the crossroads of worlds. The whispers within him grew louder, weaving a symphony of cosmic truths that transcended the boundaries of sanity. His actions, guided by the malevolent forces that gripped his soul, became increasingly unpredictable, a manifestation of the chaos he had unleashed. As the veil between dimensions wavered, the possessed biologist and his fellowship teetered on the precipice of the unknown. The supernatural energies they harnessed drew the attention of entities that existed beyond mortal understanding. The boundaries of their reality began to fray, and the world itself quivered under the weight of eldritch influence. The possessed biologist, now a conduit for forces beyond comprehension, stood on the brink of a revelation that could reshape the fabric of existence. The fellowship, blinded by their pursuit of forbidden truths, danced on the razor's edge, unaware of the impending cataclysm their actions could unleash upon the world.